Okay, we need to take a look at AMC failure to deliver over on Chart Exchange. Chart Exchange is again removing specific dates for AMC failed to deliver. Now they did this a while back. Back in October, we saw them removing basically half the month for AMC as well as GameStop, and you're seeing it happen once again. What happened back in October? Right before October, that T+35 settlement, we saw large chunks of FTDs, and now we're seeing large chunks of FTDs pop up again, and they start removing months again. Is the CAT system going to show this on the report card that comes out June 30th, the first report card? What is good, Lottery Stocks fan? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new now. Hopefully you guys are watching this before the meeting, but either way, after the meeting is fine as well, because I'm going to prep you for something that is potentially going to happen in the meeting to trigger GameStop's price action one way or the other, as well as AMC's. But before we get into the charts and before we get into all that, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn post notifications on. I believe about 60% of my viewers are not subscribed to the channel, which is insane. Okay, Adam Aaron just tweeted, AMC crushed it at the box office this weekend, our busiest of the year in 2024 so far, with 3.8 million guests at our US theaters. Friday was the single busiest day of 2024, yet that record lasted only one day as Saturday ended up beating it. Only fools believe that movie theaters are dead, and he's absolutely right. If you take a look at the box office right here, Inside Out 155 million, Bad Boys 33 million, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes over 5 million in just one single weekend. At this rate, if we continue to have very good movies, AMC is going to do very well moving forward and potentially won't have to dilute as much, right? Every time AMC runs, Adam Aaron decides to dilute the share price. However, many people think he does it too early, which I agree with. Ryan Cohen, however, when he diluted, was at a great spot because now they're set up, and I assume they are not going to have to do it again. Which, if that comes up in the meeting, is going to cause the price to go much higher, in my opinion. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but once Ryan Cohen comes out and says no more dilution, we are set. That is an extreme plus for shareholders. Now, take a look at Zip Trader, aka Charlie, posting on Twitter, and I completely agree, and I couldn't have said it better myself. Predictions for the week. There's a meeting today. There could have been an anticipatory run in pre-market and then dumps during the day and in the aftermath due to halts in selling the news / short pumping, which I completely saw coming as well. We didn't see exactly a pump, but we are seeing that dump throughout the beginning of the day before the meeting, and this is just short sellers taking advantage of the psychology here. Now, Roaring Kitty buys further out options with the continued ultimate goal of increasing his 9 million share position, which he could definitely do now that he has that message out to us by owning the same exact amount as Ryan Cohen. Roaring Kitty discloses this, it causes the price to spike, higher pricing continues to brew pressure, Gamma Ramp continues, and more intention ensues. So the main thing, Gamma Ramp. Once FOMO is kicked off, Gamma is going to hit. Shorts, if you're short this, are going to want to get out. A company with no debt, $4 billion in cash, and over 6 million people trying to jump in the meeting is disgusting. I would not want to be short this, or 600,000, whatever it was, 600,000, 6 million, either way, insane amount of people have eyes on GameStop. They don't want to miss round 2 of the GameStop squeeze. Now, the big question is, will there be a surprise in the meeting? Acquisition plans, Kitty on the board, or just a regular meeting? This is going to have a big say in what the price action does this week. Now, it is National Bring Your Cat to Work Day. What's that? So hopefully Roaring Kitty is at the GameStop meeting or mentioned in the meeting, which would be insane for the price. Also, acquisition or mergers is what Ryan Cohen said that the money will be used for. Now, they did post. They actually posted trolling Robinhood on the GameStop annual shareholder meeting site. Log in as a guest if you hold your shares at Robinhood or do not have a control number. Robinhood only. This is interesting because they could just be trolling Robinhood, or Robinhood shareholders could not be considered shareholders, right? Who knows? If you're in Robinhood, best of luck to you. Now, there was this article that dropped. This is why Ryan Cohen should short GameStop stock if it were legal. Now, we're about to jump into the charts, but basically they say that he should put his money into other companies that he owns, like Chewy, for example. However, this is a dumb idea, first of all. Second of all, he could just take GameStop in a different direction now that it has its name, now that it has shareholders, now that it has millions of people around the world with its eyes on it trying to change the entire stock market. We know Investor Place is just a bunch of corrupt, paid off bastards that write articles, so take that with a grain of salt as well. This is how AMC is trading. Opening on the day, up 0.8%, sitting at $5. It's still holding a good level, right? It's trading sideways, but it's holding above 5 as of right now, which is a decent thing to see. We want to see it close above 520. Best case, above 830. Again, I'm watching that price level for AMC. There's really not much to say here. GameStop has a massive volume shelf right here. You can see between $22 and about $45. Now, what does this mean? This basically means that whatever news pushes this thing, it's going to move fast between the range of $22 to $45, and which you saw that back here, right? You saw this move from $22.80 all the way up to $47 very, very fast. Now, this is pretty interesting because if you take a look at the time frame where GameStop came in this buy zone, it's the same exact time frame as it just had before it rallied, right? Take the bars pattern, you drag it over. This is the same exact time frame before it rallied, which means GameStop should see a spike midday today, and that's just something that I'm watching. We're looking for a lot of volatility to come in here. Tesla up 4%, trading at 185.13. This is the weekly candle. This is a beautiful thing to see on Tesla. We talked about this inverse head and shoulders. We talked about it potentially flashing down and then coming up to finish out this trend. And now I think Tesla is in the beginning of this trend. This is not exact confirmation just yet, but Tesla is looking beautiful. I would watch for a open and close above 188 before confirming any sort of serious move up to 230 or higher on Tesla. But keep this one on your radar. I think it's looking really good. Nvidia finally got a little bit of a slap down this morning, right around the range we said we would short it at, but don't get tripped up. This is what Nvidia likes to do. It likes to shake people out. You see these hard pushes down after a lot of momentum, hard push down after a lot of momentum. And I think Nvidia is just going to chop and have a chance of doing the same thing, but it could be capped out here. It's not the stock to trade, in my opinion. SPY getting another one of these candles, attempting its hardest to push above this level at 543.50. If we break above, watch for 5,500. SPY looks like it's loading up a spring to move higher and gap up, and that could happen Tuesday or Thursday. Again, the market is closed Wednesday. You guys don't know for Juneteenth, the holiday. So we do have a 4-day week. Now, Bitcoin closed above the week, above 66,500, basically right at that level that we saw. This could be 50-50, bullish, bearish, and as of right now, it doesn't look like it wants to necessarily push lower, but the setup is very, very similar, if not the exact same, to back here, which is definitely scary for any bulls that are in Bitcoin. I'll tell you right now, if it comforts you, I'm holding my Bitcoin. I'm holding all of it. I didn't sell any of it. When I had the opportunity to, I could have, right? I figured it was going to sell off around 72,000 once again, and that was right. I could have taken profit there, but I'm holding for the long term. I'm also holding my Doge, my SHIB, my Ethereum Classic, all that other stuff. I'm not really selling off my crypto portfolio. Lastly, just in, the SEC Chief of Crypto Enforcement has left the agency. Guys, press the second link under the video. Go download Moomoo, open an account. It's a free broker. Once you open an account through my link and deposit into there, you're getting up to 15 free stocks and earning 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash. So if you're not doing that, what are you doing? It's free money. Go do it. Open an account, make a deposit. You're also getting level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more. And the top link under the video is my custom indicator. If you don't have it yet, level up your trading journey, pattern detection, and forecasting. You guys will not regret it. Lastly, the Discord server. Come talk with me. Come talk with the most amazing people, stocks as well as crypto, all day long. We also have options trading alerts in there. I post my trades as soon as I take them and more. Best vibes for a coffee a month. Sacrifice a coffee, level up your trading journey. Come join a community that wants to get financially free like yourselves. And if you don't have access to a ton of market data, visual sectors, code lottery for 40% off. That link is under there as well. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.